Ahead of the September launch of its next-generation all-electric Leaf, Nissan has been gradually teasing images and features of the vehicle. Today, it confirmed that the 2018 Leaf will have autonomous parking as part of ProPilot. The Japanese automaker had already confirmed that the next-generation Leaf will be its first vehicle to feature its ProPilot technology, a series of autonomous features not unlike Tesla's Autopilot. They already demoed the Level 2 autonomous driving on highways, and now they are talking about the autonomous parking feature. ProPilot Park liberates drivers from one of the most tedious, and at times the most challenging, tasks of driving. It gives you confidence that you can park perfectly. Sonars and cameras on the new Nissan Leaf effortlessly guide the car into a parallel, angled, front or straight back in parking spot, reducing driver stress by handling accelerator, braking and steering input. The driver activates the technology in 3 easy steps, monitors the area around the vehicle and applies the brakes if necessary. Next-gen Leaf prototypes have been spotted over the past few months as the company is preparing to launch production. Last week, they confirmed that they will unveil the production version on September 5th in Japan local time, September 6th for the rest of the world, for deliveries by the end of the year under the 2018 model year. It should be in dealerships shortly after. Surprisingly, Nissan openly talking about upcoming features on its next-generation Leaf should affect the current sales, but the company had record deliveries for the year in the US last month, mainly due to heavily discounting its current Leaf inventories. If you can live with the shorter range and pre-refreshed design, it can prove a cheap way to get into EV ownership. You can check with your local Nissan dealer for Leafs in their inventories.
The latest iteration of the brand's Ford Focus rival retains its predecessor's unique setup of a flat 4-boxer engine and symmetrical all-wheel drive, but underneath it sits on the all-new Subaru global platform. This brings the Impreza's body 5mm closer to the ground than before, with Subaru claiming that this improves handling and agility. Subaru also says the new car will have improved steering responses. Subaru is yet to announce the exact specifications of the new Impreza's engine, but it's predicted to be a developed version of the old car's 1.6-liter motor at launch. The new model will also likely gain more engine options in a bid to broaden its appeal. The Impreza's exterior design is now sharper and more in line with the brand's performance models, the BRZ and WRX STI. Although it's yet to be revealed, the European spec car's interior will almost certainly be the same as that of the US model, which was launched last year. This features a new central infotainment touchscreen. Subaru will also fit its new model with its EyeSight technology as standard. This driver assistance system includes emergency automatic braking and adaptive cruise control. More information, including pricing and on-sale dates, will be released when the car arrives this autumn. As with its predecessor, it's expected to cost from less than £20,000.
Today Nissan released an animated demonstration of the new ProPilot Park technology coming to the 2nd Gen 2018 Leaf EV, which will be out this September. ProPilot Park helps you park perfectly every time, says the video. Activate the technology and choose your space. Hold down the ProPilot Park button with just one finger and glide effortlessly into your selected spot. You get total confidence that even parking in the tightest space is completely automated and stress-free. It looks like it really is that easy. Just drive up next to the parking spot of your choice, hold down the button, and the car parks itself. We've seen advanced parking assist systems in production cars, but assist is the key word there. Those usually require you to work the pedals while the car does the steering. The difference with ProPilot Park is that it's fully autonomous and it only requires you to hold down a button. This adds to the list of cool tricks that Nissan ProPilot Tech can do. A unique feature of ProPilot that we're eager to try is SAM, which stands for Seamless Autonomous Technology. SAM is supported by human technicians who solve problems that a ProPilot-equipped car can't figure out on its own, like unusual traffic patterns or construction. That means even when your Leaf is faced with a unique obstacle, someone else will still be able to take over the driving for you. This should be a nice stepping stone from semi to fully autonomous driving. So, if you're terrible at parking or just don't like parking, this all-electric, semi-autonomous Nissan Leaf could be the answer. Expect to see more of the Nissan lineup equipped with ProPilot technology in the near future.
If done right, the Goodwood Festival of Speed can be an excuse to get champagne drunk on a British aristocrat's estate and watch very fast cars drive up a hill. We were there, accomplishing those goals and having a grand time of it. Subaru was also there, and the only bubbly it wanted to indulge in was the Magnum of Veuve Clicquot that came as a reward for winning the festival's timed shootout. The company's entry in the Festival of Speed's most competitive element? A WRX STI that set and then broke its own record around the Isle of Man TT's deadly Sneefel mountain course. Following its last record-breaking run in 2016, Subaru shipped this STI back to the rally masters at ProDrive, who massaged it into an even meaner, faster car. Rechristened the WRX STI Type R A and BR, this monstrous sedan has never been able to show its true potential. Its first outing was at the Nürburgring. Days of torrential rains literally washed out any chance of a hard, potentially record-setting run around Germany's most iconic stretch of track. Goodwood, then, was rally ace Mark Higgins' first chance to exercise the upgraded STI. And it was our first chance to get some background on the angriest STI on the planet, with the help of Richard Thompson, one of ProDrive's engineering wizards and a driving force on the Type R A and BR project. Thompson gave us a thorough walkthrough of the Type R A as the car sat in its covered tent at the Goodwood paddock, touching on several of the most important elements in the heavily modified car. This car started life as a regular, US market factory STI. We're told it was originally grey, before being stripped and dipped by ProDrive in a bid to save weight. From there, the team at ProDrive looked at every aspect that could affect the car's performance. Thanks to several tweaks, the WRX-sourced, 2.0-liter, turbocharged, flat-4 engine produces 600 horsepower, nearly 350 more than it does in a production WRX. A new crankshaft, connecting rods, and pistons were needed after the Isle of Man exhausted the old engine's parts. And while ProDrive was at it, the shop swapped out the wet sump for a dry sump oiling system to deal with the extra G-forces the super-wide, super-sticky tires help generate. A 6-speed sequential transmission is a far cry from the production STI's 6-speed manual, and it allows driver Mark Higgins to swap gears as fast as 20 milliseconds. But the neatest feature might be the adjustable, driver-controlled rear wing. The 2-position wing can shift up and down 14 degrees, reducing drag on straights and increasing downforce in bends. According to Thompson, Higgins wanted complete control over the system, rather than letting a computer make the changes automatically, so he has a button to raise or lower the wing. In action, the air-powered system sounds like a deep gunshot as it raises and lowers the wing between the 2 positions in just 20 milliseconds. How impressive is the performance on the Subaru WRX STI Type R A and BR? It came in third in Goodwood's timed shootout, racing up the hill in 48.25 seconds after qualifying with an even faster time of 47.63. Both numbers were good for third place behind the Group C spec Jaguar XJR12DA relative of the 1990 Le Mans winning Jag and the Penske Chevrolet PC22 from the Kart series. Higgins and the Subaru beat Goodwood record holder Nick Heidfeld in a Mahindra Formula E car, a Porsche 911 GT3 Cup, a Ford RS200, several GT4 spec cars, and touring car ace Anthony Reid in an Aeronair Husaria GT3. For a vehicle that started life as a production car, a third-place finish is a huge achievement. Thompson shares much more on the WRX STI Type RA and BR in the video we captured, direct from the paddock of a 2017 Goodwood Festival of Speed.